Hello everyone and welcome to this very special Click virtual event.
Joining us from their corners of the world were Serene Au from Singapore, who's head of data science at Grab, a multi-billion-dollar ride-hailing giant dominating Southeast Asia. Erica Joy Baker, who set her alarm clock very early to dial in from Silicon Valley. Formerly a pioneer at Microsoft, Google and Slack, she's now the Director of Engineering at GitHub. And Nicola Mendelsohn, who joined us online from here in London. She's Facebook's VP of Europe, Middle East and Asia. Her work has been recognised by the Queen. Our audience beamed in from over 30 countries across the globe, each nation with its unique set of challenges, but united over the shared experience of being a woman in tech.
I'm Robin McKenzie, I'm 18 and I've just started studying product design in Cardiff.
Hi, I'm Sarah, I'm 21 years old and I'm from Tehran, Iran. I'm an undergraduate student in computer engineering.
I'm Bo, I'm 24 and I've just finished my degree in computer science in Seoul, South Korea.
My name is Susan Dagi, I'm 24 and I just recently started working as an ICT officer for the health department in Samburu in Kenya.
I'm Alice, I'm 26 years old and I'm currently living in Birmingham.
There's a kind of atmosphere of fraternity or programmer culture and I sometimes feel I'm not welcomed.
I'm just one of a few girls on my course, and throughout pretty much my entire education I've been put in situations where the guys have behaved a bit like they're better than everyone else. It kind of makes the prospects of being one of the women in the tech industry not only scary but kind of terrifying at times.
Should I present myself a little bit differently to fit in that male atmosphere?
Just be yourself. You are who you are and you should be proud of that. So don't feel like you have to fit in a particular mold or even worse, a male mold just to get the job. And I think, first and foremost, like I always say, I think capability should speak for itself, right? I think personality is another thing altogether. So, let your personality shine. I think that's important.
You can choose to try to change yourself to fit in, but that is costly. Over time, that's going to end up wearing on you pretty hard because you're going to be a completely different person at work. You deserve better than that. You deserve a company who can see you for who you are, value you for who you are, and support you in that. And so if you get to a company that has that programmer culture who is demanding that of you, skip it. If you are having trouble finding a job with an ML background, let me know, and I have many for you.
When we get to university, it's kind of expected from us to fail. And when we don't, people automatically assume that we have probably had inappropriate relations with our superiors, our professors, or our TAs.
That needs to be called out. You need to find somebody in a leadership position that you can share the concerns with, and you need to rely on others. And I have had in earlier times in my career where I've had difficult situations where sometimes I might not be able to approach the manager, in your case, the professor or the lecturer. And so I've gone around and tried and found somebody else to be there. But I think it's very important that, post-university, post-studying, that you place yourself in a situation where you are able to thrive, where you are able to, feel confident in the work that you're doing.
But getting the job is just the first hurdle. Bias in the workplace comes in many forms, and both race and gender can introduce challenges.
We were meeting a new client for the first time, and he walked into the room and he just started addressing the oldest looking male in the room at that time. And what I've learned is that eventually, if you actually focus at just kind of cut out the noise and just focus at really becoming good at what you do, eventually I think in the long run that will prove itself and show itself.
So I would really like to know how it is to be a minority in tech where you are, or to be a mother in tech, and what challenges you have faced.
While I'm not a mother in tech, I am a minority in tech, and I can touch on that some. I'll be really honest, it's a challenge sometimes. There was a while where I was the only Black woman in my building because I'm an engineer. And it can get isolating. It's super just crucial to be able to find community outside of work. So right now I have a very strong network full of women from many races, and we connect quite frequently. And, you know, we're just sounding boards for one another.
My dream is to work at a big tech company in the UK or in the US, and also to have a big family too.
You can absolutely do that. I'm working at Facebook and I'm a mum of 4 kids, and I am very proud that I am able to do both. And guess what? Mums are using our products, and so we want to be hiring more mums as well. So give us a call, Susan. Why not?
And there isn't just one route into the industry either.
I'm halfway through a coding bootcamp right now, which I'm really enjoying. And I feel like programming will be our language of our future. It's a field that I wish I'd gotten into earlier or had more access to at a younger age. So how do you guys feel about hiring people from bootcamps as opposed to traditional education?
I'm absolutely thrilled to hire people from boot camps. In the US, at least, you know, we have some biases in our school system that sort of select young girls out of mathematics and science, right? And we need to do better at supporting them as an industry. So apprenticeship programs are really popular right now at tech companies. And those are great ways to get started once you finish your boot camp to, you know, get your foot in the door.
Countries around the world actively need more people, not just women, but, you know, boys and girls to learn these languages. Often people think that if you're in engineering, then you have to just be in the, you know, in the engineering side of it. They don't understand that there's design side, and that it might not just be in a tech company. You could be in a fashion company, you could be in a retail company. There are going to be jobs all over the place.
Both gender equality and a diverse workforce are essential for better technology too.
Quite frankly, if we're trying to build software for the entire world has to be represented in the room, right? And so if you're building software with only men in the room, you're going to end up with problems where the software fails for women, just flat out.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. That is all we have time for. A huge thank you to our expert panelists and to our fabulous audience, those who've spoken and those who've looked in as well. It's been such a blast. Take care, and we'll see you soon.